So I don't know about you, but I've started to watch the show. It's not a new show, but I just recently started to watch the show Alone. Anyone else watch? Okay, a couple. Okay. So it's not too popular of a show, but I'm enjoying it. So the show Alone is all about the fact that they take these 10 people and they put them on an island, not together like Survivor, but alone. Now you got it. So they're alone. They get 10 items to survive with, and the last man or woman standing gets $500,000. So they have to go out there. They have to figure out how to sleep on their own, figure out food on their own, figure out shelter on their own. These people are crazy, but they're awesome, and it's really fun to watch. So, and it makes me really thankful for my bed. I'm like, God, thank you for my bed and my pillow and for warm water. Like, it's just really good. And so within the show Alone, on the first season 1 and 2, they were on Vancouver Island. And Vancouver Island has tons of bears. Okay, now you're getting the picture, right? So these people are out there. They don't have much to themselves, and now there's bears. Okay, so in season 1 and 2, there are a couple different times where the minute someone would see the fact that there was a bear cave or they saw a bear from far away, what the show actually does, the producers, they give them a little phone that they can call and they can tap out, and someone comes to their rescue at any time. So in season 1 and 2, there were a couple of moments where someone would just see a bear and they're like, I'm tapping out. Somebody come get me. How many of you know I would be that person? Actually, I would never even go in the first place. Can we just get that clear? I'm like, these people are crazy awesome. But so these people are tapping out. But then there are other people who are crazy wild, and what they would do is they would use the tools that they were given. They were given not a gun, everybody. They were given a horn, and then they were taught to use their voice. And what they would do is they would walk around, and if they would see a bear, instead of running the other way or instead of freezing, they would go, "Hey, bear!" Now, that seems like a crazy strategy, but it works. And these bears just stop in their place and they move on. I'm like, that's amazing. So, but let me just say this. All right, there's a real threat of danger when a bear is around, which is, again, why I'm never going to go. But what the enemy tries to do is convince us that this perceived danger will actually kill us. But courage goes beyond that. And that's why God said, that's why in 2 Timothy 1:7, Paul was writing and he said, for God has not given us a spirit of fear. So the enemy tries to bring a spirit of fear when God's calling us out. But God hasn't given us a spirit of fear, but he's given, or of timidity. Like, oh, I'm just going to be timid. I'm just not going to say, I know that whole witness thing. That's not me. He's like, hey, that's not God's spirit. He's actually given us a spirit of power and love and of self-discipline, that he calls us to be courageous, that we can be his witnesses. And I just want to remind you, if God called you to it, if he's speaking to you about sharing your faith and doing that, then he is on your side. And the Holy Spirit is with you. And we have nothing to be afraid of. It's just a perceived threat. And the minute we cross over that courageous line, we realize, oh, God is with us. And all of a sudden, we start to break through. So we're going to be courageous. We're going to be his witnesses.